So this is my first Lego haul video, and all these sets I've bought off Facebook Marketplace, which I think you can find some really good bargains if you're quick. As soon as sets are listed, you have to get in there quick to find bargains. So first of all, what I've got lined up here are a few sets that I've taken time to collect over the last 2 or 3 months, and I'm showing you basically all the different ones I've got, whether they're open, sealed, or open made, or just bagged up in the boxes as these ones are here. So first of all, these are the opened sets. They've been made and then previous owners have rebagged them back up, usually quite nicely. Some have just been put back in the box, made whole and left, which is a bit annoying really, but you take what you can get when you get a good bargain. So first of all, we have the 2 train sets here. I do like trains, but not these type of trains. I prefer the more unusual types. So the Harry Potter, the Orient Express, the Ghost trains, the winter trains, the Disney trains, things like that. These are a little bit too normal. They'd fit into a normal city, which is not really what I want to create. So yeah, they're useful for me because of the motors and the controls and the tracks. So it's a lot cheaper for me to buy secondhand trains and then take out the bits I want, use bits I don't want. Oh, sorry, use bits I want, sell bits I don't want, maybe, if then don't just go back into my inventory of parts. So yeah, so those are the trains. We then also have the Monster Fighters Ghost Train, which is a really cool set, one I've had my eye on for quite a while. Not particularly keen on this plane, but the actual train itself is really good. It's not motorized, but I intend to do it, although me and my son Brandon have had a bit of a nightmare trying to make it work. There's not easy instructions online, so it's going to be more of a trial and error thing over time. That's if it doesn't become too frustrating. Hopefully we can make it work and I will get it running at some point. Next we have a very good set that I've wanted for a long time, and it just popped up out of nowhere on Facebook. I was the first person to contact them about it, and this is the Creator roller coaster, the one that's retired a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, and obviously they've replaced it with a newer roller coaster, but I still prefer this older type. This was quite an expensive set when it came out, and it's one that I never really got around to getting because I was too interested in collecting all the big Star Wars stuff. But I wanted it, and for the price I got it, which was £120, I think I done rather well with that. I haven't made it yet, so I don't know whether all the bits are there, but it looks good so far. Oh yes, I didn't give you the prices that I paid for these, so just to show you bargains and what you can get. This, I believe, was £40, the Monster Fighters Ghost Train, so I feel that's quite a good deal. The City Train here was, I believe, £75 post, maybe £75 and then £10 posted. It's the newest one. I wanted the newest one. I wanted the Bluetooth versions that you could control with the app. So I was quite happy to pay that. And then lastly, this one here was, I think I want to say £95, but I went and collected this one. So I collect most of them unless occasionally they're posted, but a lot of people prefer you to go and collect them. So I usually work out a trip where I can go and collect it en route that I'm doing something else to make the journey worthwhile, if it's over an hour, for example. Otherwise, yeah, I just bite the bullet and go and get it. And I did that, especially with the roller coaster at the back there. I went and got that. It's about an hour away, but for £120, I was really happy. I've been happy with all of these. Right, so here are the sets that are opened and made. Well, most of them were made apart from this. The Betrayal at Cloud City, which was packed up in individual bags as they were originally, and my nephew Zach made that, having a lot of fun on the way, apparently. This one I actually bought with my brother. We went halves, £400, which sounds a lot, but when you consider that a sealed one is now creeping towards £700 and is just only going to go up and up and up and up, I think it's still a good investment. And really, I should have got it when it come out. I looked at it again and again for, I think it was around 300, but anyway, I've got it now. It come with the figures. We split them up. I had the build and Lando, and my brother had all the other figures because he wanted to build his figure collection, and I've already got all the other figures in frames. So yeah, it's a really good set. I intend to use this, as I like the rooms in it. I think there's quite some good detail from The Empire Strikes Back. I intend to do something with it that's not Cloud City. Sounds intriguing. Well, we shall see whether anything can come off, but yeah, basically remock it, if you like. I really like this little cloud car that comes with it. The build is absolutely awesome. They didn't actually they only made an original one as a vintage type thing back in, I think it was early 2000s or 99, something like that, early 2000s. So this one is kind of the only other one they've made, and much more detailed than the vintage one. Yep, so that's that. So what do we look at next? Next thing, Harry Potter. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I like the buildings. I love Gringotts. I love a lot of the buildings, Hagrid's hut and things like that. I like these. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And eventually I want to make some sort of wintry, I don't want to say a winter village, but I do want to do something in the snow. So some sort of mock with buildings in the snow. I didn't buy them individually anyway. They come all with the 3 Alpine Lodges, the Holiday on Main Street, which was the main reason I wanted this collection from this person. He listed the 3 Alpine Lodges, the Hogsmeade and Holiday on Main Street, along with lots of other bits and bobs, a few bits on there, that he put together into one lot, his winter village, for £180. And to be honest, 5 good sets together, I mean, it was a no-brainer. I jumped at it. He had apparently people from Germany, Netherlands, Switzerland asking if they would ship it to him, and luckily I got him first, and I was there next morning to pick it up, and I was very pleased I did. Yeah, so that's that little lot. Another Harry Potter set, Attack on the Burrow. I just think this building is very interesting. It can be used like it is, or I can turn it into something else at some point, and can be used in so many ways. I think that was £50. My son, thank you to my son who went and picked this up on the way to me. Yeah, really nice building, that one. What else shall we look at? Well, the obvious one. Here we have the mini slave one. Very nice, but not really my thing, because I like it to be more minifig scale. So I'll move these slightly out of the way. We then bring in the big boy, the UCS Slave one. I am so happy I got this. It was a last minute decision. It wasn't even meant to be for sale, I don't think. Just somebody, I'd bought something off before, and I asked him if he had anything interesting, and he literally told me, I have a UCS Slave 1, are you interested? I looked at him like, yeah, I'm interested. I got it for an absolute steal, if you ask me. £210, comes with all the minifigures, a really nice box, and I mean, this thing is only going to go up and up and up in value. They will never make another Slave 1, Disney and Lego, so they don't like to use that anymore. It's now the Fire Spray or something, but for me, this is the original. It's as near to minifig scale as I think can be. There's one tiny drawback, which isn't a big deal, but it doesn't seem to have much of an interior. The cockpit area seems pretty good, but there should be a bit more space, you know. Well, it should be maybe a bit more space behind where Bobber sits, and maybe in the back area here. You can't have everything. Maybe I can remodel it. Maybe there's something on Rebrickable. I don't know. I don't know whether I would actually want to do that. I mean, it's so good as it is, and I am so happy with it, really. It's going to go very nicely with my UCS Razor Crest, two ships which I think could be very much in scale and very much can be used together in some sort of mock or just as a standalone display. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. That completes my open collection, which is built at the moment. So yeah, let's have a look next at my sealed collection. And lastly, we have the sealed sets that make up the final part of this haul. I really wanted this set. Ever since I'd done this room, I thought about a use for this set. The two different parts, the gate and the actual huge T-Rex. I thought about them in two different scenarios, or mocks if you like, in this room. So hopefully I can bring those to life. This obviously, like I say, it's sealed, and it come from the same person that sold me and my brother the Cloud City, and also the Slave One. Yeah, £180, which I couldn't even find an open set for that. So I was just, yeah, but this is, although Star Wars is my greatest ever theme, what's the other thing? Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. They're just, I've really started to appreciate them an awful lot. And obviously I remember the films from when they first come out. It was a big thing. But yeah, I've watched loads of reviews on this set and just really wanted it. So great to add to my collection. Next up are these two Star Wars sets. Again, these come from the same person that sold me the Jurassic World and the other bits. Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. I should have picked this up when it first came out. I don't know why I didn't. Just basically because I thought it was, you know, same old. But actually, I kind of wanted it in my collection, and I probably will keep it sealed. I think it's third or fourth different, this set almost in the same way. So again, I didn't really appreciate it at the time, but it sold out, it went, and then I just suddenly decided I had to have it. So he had it, I picked it up. The meditation chamber, one of the black box sets or dioramas. It wasn't really a diorama, but I consider it to be the first diorama Star Wars set I really like as well. I think this is my third or fourth one of these. I have one open in my glass Besta cabinet over there, and I want to have 3 or 4 sealed of all the black box diorama sets, Star Wars. Don't ask me why, I just appreciate them in the black boxes and seeing them all lined up. Maybe I'll sell a few later on down the line. Obviously I'll always make one, but I just still like having them in the collection. So I took the chance. £45, it wasn't much. It was, I think it was 60 when it was out anyway, so it was a good deal. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And lastly, we have some different themes. The Friends Central Perk set needs no real introductions. Most people have seen it, know it, maybe have it if you like Friends. I have an idea for a mock. I wanted it. It was sealed. I got a friend who lives in Reading to go and collect it for me. He lives just around the corner from the seller. £40. It was a no-brainer. The price of those are going right up. Obviously, since Chandler died, the set is absolutely got a rocket, and yeah, so happy with that. We have gifts with purchase. I have many gifts with purchase. I order a lot from Lego. I usually wait till sets are on double VIP or very rarely sale, because that never seems to be nothing I want on sale. But the gifts with purchase, sometimes you get lucky, I feel, sometimes you don't. I wanted both of these sets when they come out, and there was nothing on offer, nothing double VIP, so I thought I'd just wait and pick them up off Facebook Marketplace, and that's exactly what I did. £20 for the sailboat, £25 for the flower pot. I've got ideas for both of them. I know exactly what I'm doing with them. Don't need to change much with them. I might add a little bit to them. But yeah, they're definitely going into displays or mocks. So I was happy to pick them both up around Christmas time on my travels. So yeah, that is it for the haul that I've had over the last few months, picking up all sorts of fun sets that I will be doing something with soon. So stay tuned, do all the usual stuff you do on YouTube. If you've liked what you've seen, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Cheers.